Hello everyone, today is 34 days of the Omer. This week's parasha is Africa Behar. So what do we really own in this world? This week's parasha talks to us about the mitzvah of Shemitah, which we are currently in right now in Israel. Once every 7 years, the Torah tells us you need to take a break, let the land rest. So if you're a farmer and you own land, the 7th year, you don't work the land, you go home, you sit, you learn Torah, you relax, and during that time, anyone can come and take from the crops. It is what's called hefker. It is free for anyone. The Torah continues and says once every 50 years, everything goes back to its original ownership. So if I bought land from someone, after the 50 years, when we get to that landmark of the Yovel, the Jubilee, then it goes back to the person I bought it from, to the ancestral ownership. If someone owns a slave, so he can decide he wants to stay in slavery throughout the Shemitah, he can decide that he wants to extend his contract, but in the Yovel, he goes free no matter what. Last week's parasha, the Torah told us that you're not allowed to injure yourself in any way for a very similar reason. What do we own in this world? And the truth is, everything belongs to God. LaHashem ha'aretz u'melo'ah. God owns everything, and we are allowed to use it. But there are rules. God lends us our body, and with that, there's a set of rules of you are not allowed to injure yourself, because injuring yourself is stealing from God. Everything that we want to eat, we need to make a blessing on, because making a blessing on the food is asking permission to eat it, and making a blessing afterwards is saying thank you for letting me have it. This is, in essence, a big part of Shemitah and Yovel, is understanding that even though we live in this world and we're using the things, remember it doesn't really belong to you. It belongs to God. And today it belongs to you, tomorrow it belongs to someone else. This is in essence also a big part of tzedakah, of giving charity. Is saying, if someone who won't give charity says, it is my money, I worked for it, I owned it, why would I ever give it to someone else? And the Torah says, give tzedakah, because remember, it doesn't really belong to you. It belongs to God. Today it's in your hands, tomorrow it's in someone else's. Shabbat Shalom.